In transactional speaking, there are main skills that must be known in order to take a part in transactional speaking accurately and fluently, namely 1. Expressing intentions. For grammar focus, an intention is a plan for the future that you have already thought about. The auxiliary verb going to is normally used in talking about our intentions. For example, we are going to buy a new car next month. Not going to is often used in the past tense to talk about unfulfilled intentions. For example, I was going to study for my grammar test, but I had no time. The present continuous tense is also used in talking about intentions which have already been discussed with someone else. For example, sorry, I can't stay after school today. I'm playing tennis with Joe. The present simple tense is usually used to express intentions by using specific verbs to state intentions, such as intend and mean. For example, I intend to develop a new management software. I mean to quit from my job. 2. Describing things. Normally, people describe things by using simple present tense structure, either be verb or is are, or action verb or present verb 1 or present verb plus s or es. For example, what does it look like? It's big with 8 hairy arms. How big is it? It's about 5 feet. How much does it weigh? It weighs 75 pounds. 3. Asking for clarification. Clarification is important in many situations, especially when what is being communicated is difficult and we cannot make sense of the speaker's statement. Example, for the formal expression, I'm sorry, could you repeat that please? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Could you please say that again, slowly? For the semi-formal expression, I'm not quite sure I understand what you are saying. When you said blah blah blah, what did you mean? For the informal expression, what do you mean by? What exactly are you trying to say? If you would like to repeat information to make sure everyone has understood, we can then use these phrases. Namely, let me repeat that. Let's go through this again. If you don't mind, I'd like to go over this again. We can also ask for clarifying questions after we presented information that might be new to those listening. The following phrases will be very useful to make sure everyone has understood. For example, are we all on the same page? Have I made everything clear? If there are any or more or further questions. 4. Confirming information. If we want to double check, we can confirm. If we want to make sure that someone has understood, you can request confirmation that someone has received the message. The grammar focus. Subject plus tense, positive or negative, plus objects, plus opposite auxiliary verb, plus subject. For example, you are going to attend the meeting next week, aren't you? They don't sell computers, do they? Besides the grammar focus, there are common expressions for confirming information, namely, can I rephrase what you said? Or can I rephrase what you have said? So, you mean, or you think, or you believe that? 5. Expressing and justifying opinions. Besides giving our opinions, we are occasionally required to justify our opinion, that is, to explain why we have that opinion. The formula is basic phrase plus us or because or since or due to the fact plus subject verb. Example, I think the trains are more reliable than buses in my country as the government has invested a lot of money into the system. It seems to me that the trains are more reliable than buses in my country due to the fact that the government has invested a lot of money into the system. 6. Making suggestions. We make suggestions when deciding what to do with other people, e.g., our friends, or giving them advice on what they might do in a certain situation. The grammar focus: question opener plus subject plus infinitive without to. So there are two formulas. The first formula is why don't. So the subjects of why don't is I, you, we, they. So the infinitive without to is go, buy, meet, and come. The second formula is why doesn't. So the subjects of why doesn't is he and she. So the infinitive without to bring and read. Example, why don't you go to the movies tonight? Why don't they ski on Saturday? Why doesn't she come with me to China? 7. Stating agreement or disagreement. The common expression used for stating agreement or disagreement will be discussed first of all, like describing how to ask for opinion, how to state opinion, and finally how to address agreement or disagreement as a reason to the opinion. So there are three examples. First example, asking for an opinion. What's your idea? What are your thoughts on all of this? How do you feel about that? 2. Stating an opinion. In my opinion, the way I see it, if you want my honest opinion. 3. Interruptions. Can I add something here? Is it okay if I jump in for a second? Sorry to interrupt, but... Or, after accidentally interrupting someone, you say, sorry, go ahead.